What's up, everybody? What's up, Bill? Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. So I was considering doing the open that you were doing, or you were going to do in an hour, but decided to do this instead. I kind of wanted more practice at standard anyways. I feel like I've done enough open. Oh, you thought it was at 8? Yeah. I looked and I was like, 10 o'clock Eastern, at least for me. Like, this might be just a little too late, but I do like the idea of the back-to-back with the AD keys. That does sound like a good time. If it was a couple hours earlier, I probably would do it. Yeah, standard's not bad. I don't play it enough. Like, the only time I do standard start now is with Kaz boots, so just trying to get used to doing escape, no boots, potentially no sword. I think I called for Samaria start. Standverted. That's just standard inverted, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, inverted's one of those things. I haven't been able to wrap my brain around it. But I'm sure it's just like the more I do it, the easier it will get for me. I'm sure. Three to 4 seeds, yeah, that's sounds about right. All right. So desert is green. I mean, red pendant, and eastern is pendant, green pendant, vanilla. All right, what are we gonna get? This will be fun. It's always fun when he holds out a sword. Bow. All right, that's fine. Bow's not too bad. And we got bombs for the back, which is good. Yeah, I mean, anything but bombs, really. Although I need to practice. That's the one escape I think I need to practice is bomb escape. This, like, bow is fine. Bow's pretty easy. But bombs, you have to kind of ration them out and time it right to get everything to explode when you want it to. It's kind of a pain. Yeah, that's fair. Everybody probably does need this bomb escape practice. Stay full on arrows. Why not? Because I can't move. Bill, have you done the placement seeds for the Mentor tournament? You did both of them? Because I did... I've finished both. I did the open seed today. And I don't want to get into spoilers in case there's other people watching that are potentially going to do it, but... Just curious. We'll have to connect. We'll have to connect at some point and Because I have some thoughts on both, but more so the open seed. It was fun. It was fun. But I'm trying to talk to people that I know have done it and kind of gauge their gauge what they did versus what I did. You messed up Ice Palace? Yeah. Ice Palace can be tricky. Regardless of your equipment, really. Oh, you better than me. I didn't call much in that seed. That could be a lot of seeds in rando, is where's the worst place for this? My particular favorite, and it didn't happen in this seed, I've only seen it happen a handful of times, but my particular favorite is when the Moon Pearl is in Checkerboard Cave, because that is possible. I found that out the hard way. Nice magic. That might be my least favorite location of anything ever, is when Moon Pearl is at Checkerboard Cave. Because it's such a specific set of items. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I take back the Moon Pearl thing. Your Mimic Cave comment reminded me of one seed that I know Emok and I both did. I think it was one of the... I wasted a bomb. I think it was one of the seeds that the subreddit posted, but it was I forget the whole progression, but essentially you needed to do Crystal TR, but Trinex dropped the mirror, and then you needed the mirror to get the flute out of Mimic Cave to get into Mire. It was infuriating. I hated every second of it. Like, it was an open seed, and it took me, nice land. It took me, I want to say like 215, because I hard last located Mimic Cave. It's like, there's no way I'm going back. Like, it opened up so much. Like, the mirror opened up just a bunch of things. Like, I think Swamp had opened, and then all the other mirror checks, obviously. But it was pretty gross. That's a very good word for it. But that's my worst. That was the worst thing I've ever seen. Hands down. I'm kind of debating whether or not I should even check this. Not now, obviously I'm doing it now, but just in general. Like, it's not relevant until you find 4 items. So, probably, honestly, not worth it. Alright, you're in the bomb pack. That's good. I'm not gonna get it. I feel like we'll find arrows. Like, in Has Boots, I think it makes a decent amount of sense, because you already have 2 of the 4 items you would need to get it, right off the bat. Ooh, nice. Oh, you make Plando Street Toad? That's kind of cool, actually. I've never actually tried to make a Plando. Like, does it... Like, you just kind of say, I want this item in this spot, and the game will kind of fill in the rest, or... Like, how does it work? Nice bombos. There's a sword. Beautiful. And a glove. Holy loaded blindside. And the pearl. Jesus. Loaded. I was half expecting that to be the hammer. Does Emok roll this one too? Because he's been on a roll of rolling some pretty good seeds. Oh, that's good. Because I wouldn't want to, like, go through a seed and then find out, like, at the end, after you've gone through everything, like, oh yeah, it's not beatable. Which, funnily enough, Emok actually rolled a... He actually rolled a seed like that. Yeah, that could be fun. That could be fun. I think I could be down for some cursed Plando seeds. Is it just like open, like kind of standard modes, open mode, or is it like more advanced modes, or do you get to pick? Oh, that makes sense with the name. Oh, you can set your own. Nice. Okay, that's good. So we have everything we need to do Eastern, and it's Green Pendant, so it's kind of... I don't know how I feel about that. We're not gonna YOLO. Oh, damn it. I don't even know what I would do for a Plando. Like, part of me is like, I want to make every item hard to find. Yeah, cross keys I feel like would give you more options for pretty awful things. You can just, like, load, like, bad connectors to wherever to get, like, the Moon Pearl in that mode is, like, ridiculously overpowered. So if you put the Moon Pearl in a terrible spot that takes you, like, 2.5 hours to find, that's gonna be no fun. Yeah, I don't know what I would do for a, if I was gonna make, like, a cursed Plando. I'd have to give that one some thought. Ooh, that's devious. A forced minor glitch? That's devious. I like where your head's at, though. seed is just screaming Pendant Eastern to me. Like, I kind of have to do it, right? Vanilla Hammer and Red Cane. Okay. Okay. Just throw in a vanilla item or two just to have people lose their minds. Another bad, this again happened organically, but another bad spot potentially is Hookshot in Left Side Swamp. Okay, that's almost kind of fair in a way. Yeah, that Hookshot Left Side Swamp happened to me in a seed, and a hard last locate. Why did I talk to him? I know where it is. It's right there. It's vanilla. Ugh. Yeah, I guess I kind of have to do this. I don't want to do it, but... Vanilla Flute, wow. Putting that shovel to good use. There was somebody had set up... They did it for a bunch of years, but it was an April Fool's seed. And 1 year... Yeah, that's fair. 1 year they did... randomized everything, but it was vanilla big chest. And like 3 dungeons in, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, this is too coincidental a thing. And from then on, it was actually a relatively easy seed, because it was almost NMG-like. We also have Agate Tower access, I think. Yeah, we do, with the sword and the lamp. This, I don't know, giving you everything you need to beat fully clear Green Pendant Eastern, this was... I couldn't ignore it. I wanted to, but I couldn't do it. Like, we've got a bunch of, like, single checks, and then 6 items right here. And we found 2 of them. Well, we've not found the big key yet, so that's vanilla. I was about to check the big chest. I'm like, wait, I don't remember seeing that key. Oh, come on. Just waste all the hearts, why don't you? I'm not upset about this music, though. Alright, that's the last item. But Green Pendant also gives an item. Now, honestly, I should have come here first, so I didn't have to double back, but whatever. You only need one. I only need one. What? I'm sorry. I've already forgotten. You talking about the hearts? was close. I almost got sniped in the face by that cannonball. Nice. Yeah, I'm not upset about this MSU. I'm just upset. Oh, damn. Too many. I just wish I was better at Z1. I tried Z1R and I was awful. Awful. I should revisit it, honestly, but just don't have the time. Pretty low on my list of games that I want to play. Please be worth it. Please be worth it. Okay, fine. That's... now we have a bunch of awful checks. This is going to be so slow. I'm going to hate every second of it. Because they're literally scattered to the winds. Depending on where the last sword is, that might not have been entirely worth it. If the last sword is, like, buried and people are doing Master Sword up until, like, GT, maybe it saves the 5 minutes. But I also don't see a lot of people skipping that. Alright. I guess we climb Death Mountain. Right now our other options are Regina, Mushroom Turn-In, Ice Rod Cave, and... Zora. That's the word. So we can do... We got a couple of things we can do here. I'm gonna feel bad if the flute is in one of those spots I just talked about. Like, if I had hammer or flippers, I'd be very strongly considering just making the Aga play. Excuse me. Because I'd want to be able to either fully clear pod, or I would like to be able to get over to, like, Village of Outcasts via hookshot. Or, I mean, flippers, I guess. I think in... No, you need hookshot as well. But I can get to pod and catfish that way. I don't know. Well, there's our hammer. So now we're... please be mirror. Nope. Okay. Damn it. I'm gonna last locate Aga. I really don't want to do it. I'm gonna hope I find Mirror or Mitts. But we can scout Desert Ledge and take care of Agina. It's probably... I should just make the Aga play, honestly. I'm not even gonna farm for Zora, screw it. I had the thought of, oh, I should farm rupees right there, but forget that. Alright, pull Baby Shield. That's fine, I'm not gonna worry about that. But I definitely should just make the Agaplane go into pod. Well, I'm kind of glad I did that first. So now, what I think I'm going to do... I'm going to check Bonk Rocks. I'm going to go turn in the Mushroom, and then I'm going to go up to Zora. And if Mirror or Mitts are in Ice Rod Cave and I don't need to do Aga Tower, then whatever, I'm dead in the water anyways. Yeah, thank you. You know, I kind of... with the boots... Do I want a fake flipper? And do it that way? Maybe I do. Save and quit. I'm gonna fake flipper. Forget it. So we'll do Ice Rod Cave, we'll fake flipper, and then we'll do Zora. I don't have the money for Zora. Forget it. I forgot we don't have the money. Let's make the play. We can do some damage in pod. I have to do it, but I don't enjoy this. Especially, I know where the hammer is. I would love to find the mitts in pod. Honestly, I'd just like to find Mirror and mitts somewhere in the Dark World. Damn it. Alright. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I have a fairy, but I'd rather not use it. That'll work. Yeah, I really don't like this play, but I don't have a choice. Ooh, that fairy would have been nice. Yeah, because I think I just have... If I say I beat Aga1, yeah, it's just Pyramid Pod and Catfish, but... That's... potentially... what? 7 items? As long as it's not something on the boss. Give me mitts right here. Oh, wait, okay, well... Honestly... I want to get that hammer, and I can just single dip pod. Yeah, that would help. When you save and quit and end up in the same spot. Sir Lawrence, what is going on? How are you? Welcome in. Alright, so I already feel better about the Aga Tower play. Run. I mean, we can beat Hera while we're here, too. And get over to East Side. Yeah, there's a lovely, beautiful hammer. So as long as the mitts are somewhere either mirror-locked or... As long as they're not at Zora or at... Ice Rod Cave. As long as the mitts are not in one of those two spots that was Aga required. Or, I guess, something there that leads to... mitts. Like if we get Shovel or something. Or powder, or some kind of fetch quest that leads to it. But as long as the mitts are not behind those two spots, then it was agate required. Should be good. Yes. Alright, that's the second item. The no basement. So that's good. Do 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 do. Easy with Tempered Sword. Perfect. Alright, whatever. So we're done here. Because we did not pick up the, we did not pick up the bug net, which was the second item. Alright. Just want to peek. $300. Not worried about that at the moment. We're not going back to Terra, we're done there. Then with the mirror, we can skip a screen transition. We don't have to drop down. We can just start here. Okay, so that was locked behind hookshot. Or it was locked behind... the combo, like it was locked behind mirror. So depending on where hookshot is, Now it's Hookshot. If that's behind... if Hookshot's behind Ice Rod Cave or Zora, then... not Agate required, technically, but... I don't know too many people that are going to take that chance. And we're here, we might as well do... Dark Death Mountain. And it's a red pendant, ice, and swamp. Ice and swamp are ice and skull are pendants. Myers red crystal. All right. So that ice rod was required on race game. Oh, nice arrows. Double arrows. Alright, we can get one check in here. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I mean, Myth's definitely worth getting. And I think required in like 100% of seeds. And I'm gonna make a quick, quick check on medallion required for TR, and if it's Bombos, I am gonna open it. It is, okay. Open it, and then we are gonna do some Dark World stuff. It'll save us time later when we're coming back up. We can come up in the Dark World and not have to worry about hitting the portal or anything. We can just go right in. Alright, we gotta start doing some dungeons. So... here. Quick check. I'm gonna do a quick, King's Tomb check, and then go... I'll be right into Thieves Town. I was really hoping that was the flute. Alright, so what do we need here? We gotta start thinking about what we need. So... Desert is either flute or book. Pod we can fully beat. I could have gone there, actually. I could have done Pod first, but that's fine. Swamp, we need flippers and hookshot. Thieves Town we can fully clear. Maya, we need flute and Samaria, and potentially a medallion. TR, we need fire rod. Oh, not TR. Oh, yeah, TR we do need. We need fire rod and Samaria. So we still need a good amount of things. I'm gonna hit the dash that everybody loves to clown on. We can check the stun prize too, actually. Now that we have a boom. Boom, boom, boom. There's our hook. Love it. Where am I going? Gonna get bunnied, moogled in this case. Alright, so hook was one of the required items. That's really good. 2-item front, that's, let's say about average. Alright, so we need Fire Rod, Samaria, Flute, Flippers, and maybe a medallion. Uh, 8 bomb stun prize. That would have been really good early. So we have Zora money. Oh. So when we come back to do Skull, well, we might not even have to do Skull Woods. I should have gone there first. Because now I'm kind of orphaning a lot of the North Dark World checks. Because I was going to route Catfish in with those. I mean, I still can, but it would have been cleaner if I could do Skull Woods into all that. And I guess I can just not do Skull Woods, or just do the front of Skull Woods. That could be an option. Alright, there's one item. Is it here, or is it on the boss? Oh, 2 required items in Thieves. Alright. Because why not? And we can activate that straight away. Oh my god, an actually halfway decent blind fight. Who knew? Okay. So, Desert is beatable. Pod is beatable. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate this flute, obviously. I think I'm going to go to do Desert. And I can check Myers' medallion requirement as well. So it is a red crystal. If it's Bombos and we happen to find Samaria, we can clear it. It's Quake. Okay. So we need Quake, Fire Rod, and Flippers, and Samaria. It's not a long list. Alright. Left Smith Chain. We also haven't done Hype Cave yet, which feels weird. That's one of the first things I like to do with Dark World Access, usually. But it is what it is. Okay. That's one I should have just gone to the boss, but I guess we're already halfway over here. I guess it makes sense to check these now. Alright, either number 2. Grab that crystal. Unless Samaria is in Checkerboard Cave, we cannot... Oh, we need Quake anyways. We can't do Maya right now. I guess if it was Quake in there, we could get in. At this point, I kind of hope it's not. So we are Samaria away from being able to clear TR, actually. I don't want to go back up to Death Mountain until I can clear TR. I would like that to be the last thing we do. Alright, that's a pretty good fight. At first, land mode shooting left kind of threw me. It doesn't usually happen. Usually they go to the right. They can get both shots on them, but we got it. We figured it out. I need to go back into the mirror portal. And then I think it might be worth it to do Hype Cave and then go to Pod, maybe? Nah, let's just go to Pod. Let's just go to Pod. Alright, Bill, thanks for popping in, and good luck to you as well. I might pop in for a little bit after this is done. I'll let you know how it turns out. If I don't die here first. The one thing I'm kind of kicking myself for is I didn't make the Aga play sooner. I knew I needed to. As soon as Pendant Eastern had nothing, I kind of knew. I was like, oh, this is Aga. It wasn't even to get into Pod, although that's what I thought, but that mirror on Pyramid Ledge leading to Hammer. Definitely. definitely the right plan. I put it off. And given some of the runners in this race, and we're bow locked out of pod, which, whatever, we had bow from the jump. That was our starting weapon. But given some of the people in this race, they probably make that play sooner. So I feel like we're behind. But all we can do is the best we can. Try to catch up. I didn't get over far enough. Okay, I think that was almost forced. So let's check this. One of these is going to be a small key. At least one of these, I should say. Oh, vanilla big key. Alright, so I'm glad I did that. That's honestly, that's the reason why I did this, instead of going straight to the back. Was exactly because the big key could have been there, and that means that we can route the back a little bit more efficiently. Hold on. Should have done that the first time I was there. Alright, we have the big key, we've got the small key we need. That's not enough time. Ooh, that's actually a good setup. Perfect. There we go. What? I thought that was it. That should be good. I do have a fairy in case I do get sniped, but should be okay. Beautiful. Alright, well, I didn't want to use the fairy, but we're going to use the fairy. Those flippers put swamp in logic. So probably next play right there, we'll do Hype Cave down into Swamp. Alright, so small key here. Small key in Harmless Hellway. Oh, it could be small key here, actually. Okay. So that's all the small keys. Dungeon item? Yep. So, item on the boss is the last item. Helma's got it. Watch this trick. Oop. Yeah, so Samaria. Wait. I'd like to find Samaria first. Just to rule out Samaria being in Mire. One place we can rule out. Imagine doing that room like you're supposed to. The fun fact, I don't know how many people know this, but if you break the mask while the fireballs are out, the fireballs will despawn. Because the game can't, like, it can't load both at the same time. Like the animation of the mask breaking apart and the fireballs, so it keeps one. Alright, so we can finally do Hype Cave. Which there's only really 2 chances for it to be hype. There's a couple of chances for it to be kind of semi-hype. If we get, like, silvers or half magic, that'd be a pretty good one. Those would be, like, semi-hype. 5 rupees, not hype. Nope. 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 What crap. Rupees we don't need, and a heart piece. Whoa. Alright, so... as always, the question is, do we do Left Side Swamp? And as always, it kind of depends on the items that we find. And how many items are left. That's not a bad one to get. Typically, if it's only one item left after we beat Argus, I will not come back in. Because we have all the flippers checks we can do now. We have Ice Palace we can do now. I would like to wait on Ice Palace. Actually, ideally, I'd like to not do it all, but... might not get our wish. Okay. Alright, let's see if a bomb diver down is good. I've been okay with it lately. Pretty good. Right, so there's at least one item on left side. If we find the map, there's 2 items, and then we have to come back in. I'm not leaving 2 items. I will leave 1 item. That's happening. And then I think we do Flipper's Checks, Ice Rod Cave, ice, all that stuff. I think that's the next play. Booyah. Low 1 cycle. Alright, that is... There's only 1 item left. I'm not going back. Let's see, we've checked. Checkerboard, it wasn't there. We haven't done anything flippers-wise. Let's go take care of that. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to go down. I can just do this. Okay, that's not it. I have blindly gone to check that item before, and it's actually worked out. I think it was in some kind of key sanity seed, though. I think it had some kind of key. Bottle percent. Alright, now finally check Ice Rod Cave. Pray that it's not something. If something's here, I hope it's Quake. I would not want it to be Samaria. Why did my monitor just die? There we go, it's back. That was fun. Just 1 monitor died. Tell you what, let's not do ice yet. Let's do the Flipper's Checks. And if we find Samaria, we can do TR. Alright, I'll grab another one of those. If it's free, why not? I shouldn't need more than 2. Hopefully. We haven't checked Bumper Ledge, which is honestly kind of a mistake. So we should probably grab that. That feeling when you pay 500 rupees for 10 arrows and still have 1,100 rupees at your disposal. Okay. So now we've got options. I don't know if this is the right option, but we're gonna do it. Going into Skullwoods. Lovely. Exactly what I was hoping for. Just give me some Aria. Like, put some Aria in Pendant Skullwoods. Can't believe I'm asking for that. That's where I am right now. I don't want to do this, but we're gonna do this. No book, so I can't check head. I was kind of hoping I could check head and figure out if I even need to beat Moth if the item is not on Moth. It could be. But I've committed to beating this dungeon. I'm digging the item out at the very least. So if it's not here, it's either ice, somewhere on North Dark World. Nice. Run. It's on Moth. Alright, good. So Pendant Eastern didn't have anything. He did, yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah. So we can check Bumper, we can check Graveyard Ledge, and Hookshot and Catfish. Or do we go south and do I kind of like the south play, actually. Smith Chain. Not that I love doing Smith Chain, but we can go into ice from there. Go this way. Actually, I'm gonna kind of do this a little weird here. gonna do this, and then I'm gonna be able to flute with the chest. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Extra mirror, screen transition. For no reason. So now we can do dig game and then do the smiths and hammer pegs and flute and purple chest. No idea if it's faster. Maybe it's faster if you don't accidentally mirror in front of Stumpy. Oh, there's our sword. So chances are people are gonna get that. They might not get. Actually, they'll probably get the sword on. What's it called? Green pendant turn in. So it just hit me. Hookshot Cave is a thing. The stuff on Death Mountain. But I'm gonna do Death Mountain stuff last. If it's there, then so be it. Coming right back with after we turn this in, and I'm gonna do the North Darkwood stuff. I need that. Forgot I can't dash. Wrong red. So we can go over to Catfish, and then we can take the portal right down to do ice. Honestly, outside of not doing Aga sooner, I don't feel bad about how this is going. Just unfortunate that we can't find what we need. At this point, I kind of hope it's on Ted, though. Honestly, if I had thought about it and Ted was an option, I should have done ice first. That was a mistake. Should have done ice first. And I'm not just saying that because Skullwood's had nothing. If it's a Ped seed, I would have been right there to turn it in, pull it, whatever. Now it's going to take an extra trip up there. Not great. We'll have to bomb jump too, unless Samaria is right here. And honestly, if Samaria is right here, we're going to TR. Oh. Alright, let's see what we can do here. It might be good. Oh yeah, let's go. Don't take any chances having to do it again. The real question is, if I do find Quake, do I wait here? Wait it out here? I think I'm kind of committed to finishing this dungeon. Alright, we have the big key. We just got a small key, actually, so let's do this. I don't think I'm going to need the small key from the room with the anti-fairy. Now that I got that small key. Get out of the way. Oof. That's just the first item that we found. First non-dungeon item we found. It's always funny when Samari is here. I was trying to will that one into existence. Didn't happen, obviously. But that's... You'd use Canis Samari there for the Icebreaker glitch. To pretty much cut the time needed in this dungeon in almost half. You know, and it gets rid of the requirement for the bomb jump. Like, it definitely is worth learning. Alright, last item on the boss. Yeah, if there's nothing on Pet, I'm doomed. So no. Yeah, stay in the corner. I missed the spin, and that made the fight go all haywire. Alright, well, we're gonna go pay off Ped right now, because if it's not there, it's left side swamp, or it's Death Mountain. Bumper Lid, we've checked. Catfish, we've checked. So we're gonna go blind pull Ped, so let's Ped hype. Get hype for Ped. I think it would be funny, actually, if this led to book and something was required on a tablet. I think that would be hilarious and terrible. Or shovel. Like, fetch quest on Ped would be hilarious. Book would be the funniest, though. Oh my god, it's Solaria. Let's go. What a play. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I was not expecting that. Alright, Quake for go. So, how about this was required all dungeons? Holy. So we pull Pet at like 122. And we can check Hookshot Cave before we go in. And honestly, if it's in Hookshot Cave, I don't think it matters what order we do the dungeons. Blind head pull for Samaria. That's insane. Kyrie would have a freaking field day with this. Alright, so now... That's the great equalizer, is that it's all dungeons. Now it's anybody's race. I felt behind until that moment. There it is. We're gonna go. Let's do Meyer first. Oh, that's so awesome. It would have been better to do ice before Skull, but that's fine. Still made the right play. Just a shame we checked all the overworld stuff, but I feel like most people are gonna check a lot before they pull Ped. Like, Ped could even be a last locate. Alright. Godmire, too. That's phenomenal. Oh, this is super good. I was feeling real bad about this seed until that Ped hit. I don't even think I got the spooky. Find out. I don't think we did. I think I messed up the dash. The kick up of dust from the boots. Alright, how do we want to do this? I guess cape? Cape dash. That's probably the quickest way to do it. Excuse me. I wonder where the book is. Forget it. Just going there anyways. So the biggest thing I think would be half magic. Then silvers. And I think that honestly is all that could really help. But I'm not going to go out of my way for either one. I have the 2 blue potions. And with Gold Sword, I'm really not worried about doing silverless. Alright, let's go. Let's finish it out here. Hopefully like another 10 to 12 minutes. We could sub 140 this. Sub 140 is gonna be tough. So we still have to go through most of TR. So probably closer to like sub 150. Which for an all dungeon seed, if we can get somewhere in the low to mid 140s, I would take that all day. Yeah, Ped is a great equalizer. Perfect. That's what we want to see. And now we'd like to see small keys in the next 2 checks. Small key. If we get all small keys and the big key in the front, pretty sure we can just skip everything else. Well, it's not gonna happen. I don't think I've ever had it happen to me. I think I've seen it happen, but it has not happened to me. So this will be a small key, forced. That chop hit me 3 times. I think it did. Wow, I'm still jazzed about the head play. I mean, it wasn't a lot left, to be quite honest, but I could see people doing that last. No doubt. Oh, that's lovely, actually. That's so good. That's the number one thing. Number one answer on the board for what I would have wanted. And it saves me a stop. Right here. We just gotta hope we don't get 3%ed. Which is what happens if there's no small key on Laser Bridge. There has to be one in the big chest, which we skipped. And supposedly there's a 3% chance of there not being a small key here if you, in the other two small keys are in, oh god. Is it vanilla? Oh, it's vanilla, okay. Apparently there's a 3% chance that the last two small keys are in the big chest and lava chest. And if that happens, it's called getting 3%ed. As the name suggests, it doesn't happen often, but often enough that it has a name. Easy every time with Gold Sword, baby. Alright, off to GT. So, one of the things that a lot of people in the community do in these seeds, you guess where the big key is, which number check. It could be anywhere from 1 to 22. We get into GT just about 135, just over. So we'll count along with the checks here. This will be 1 on the torch. And, oh, okay. So let's just, we gotta grab this small key. And we're good. If silvers are in Hope Room, that's gonna feel bad, but that's about the only thing that could help. If that's the case, then so be it. Get in there, thank you. That half magic was clutch, though. Legit, the best thing that could have happened was finding half magic, particularly in TR. Alright, no powder. That's probably sitting in GT somewhere. Nice. Alright, we got through the gauntlet, which is the section of, what, 5 or so rooms? Oh my goodness, what is going on? Alright, we got the double there. Let's grab this magic. No one's done yet, which doesn't surprise me, but it wouldn't shock me pretty soon. Like right around the 140 mark. Probably didn't need to grab that, but that's fine. That's fine. One check for silvers. Not so much. Oh my god, I need to get a key. Oh, that's so bad. I forgot. There it is. Thank you. Oh, that's bad. Should have remembered that. If I lose by 30 seconds or under, that's gonna haunt me. Arrows, but not silver. Yeah, so I mean, the chances are there's a lot of things in GT most likely. So we should be right around like the 143-ish range with good fights. This could be good. Oh, we're off sync. That's not good. That's not good at all. We're gonna get them one at a time. Oh, that's bad. Once you get off sync, it's very, very tough to get back on sync, but we got through it. Like I said, hopefully 143. Silverless Ganon's probably between 2 and 3 minutes. So if we can get sub 144, I will take that. And I might need to use one of those potions pretty quick. Alright. Where are they? In Death Mountain, a Mimic Cave? Or... actually, it was too high. I'll have to think about where they could be after this. Zax, damn it. Gonna be like a minute behind Zax, maybe less. He just finished. Maybe less. It's forgetting the key at the top of GT. I think that was it. I think that was the difference between Zax and I. Oh, that's so bad. 29 seconds. Zax got us by 29 seconds. Oh, speaking of Zax, what's up, man? GG. How about that? Oops, all dungeons. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I felt so bad about what I was doing. You hover for oh, okay. That's exciting. So you got Quake the first time up to Death Mountain. 167? So you did 10 more checks in 29 fewer seconds. You single dipped the mountain? So you didn't go up there until after you pulled Ped? That's a hell of a play. I don't know, you couldn't have. The myths were up there. Oh, not counting TR. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I did that outside of Hookshot Cave. Because, you know, hovering is not a thing I do. I'm kicking myself, though. After you got Mirror, you went to get Hammer. Yeah, I did the same thing except Hookshot Cave. I did the exact same thing. How soon did you make the Aga play? The walking stick. That's what Samari is called, apparently. Because I felt like I was late to it. I think I only had Ice Rod Cave and Zora. And I didn't have the money for Zord either, but I didn't do Ice Rod Cave. That was the one thing I didn't do. But I did everything else, which felt bad. Yeah, I didn't go to Zora until after I got Flippers. I actually did it relatively late. Like I did Swamp, then I did all the Flippers checks and went to Zora then. Did I do Hope? No, I went full. I do DM, so I got the key on the torch, grabbed the small key, and just climbed. Oh no, I messed up though. I forgot I needed a key for the top of GT, and I zoomed right past the mini Helmasaur. I had to go back, and I think that was the difference between you and I. Outside of all the other things that you messed up that let me catch up. But having to go back for that key, I don't know if it's quite 30 seconds, but it's pretty damn close. Oh, Hitman finished. GG's, Hitman. See, this is like, you know, small brain play turns into big brain play. Like, I don't know how to hover, so it never even crossed my mind to do it. I mean, the hope left is whatever. Like, there's definitely an argument to be made if you do get the small key to go at least a compass room, if not full right. But GT is such a crapshoot. Like, you pick a route and you stick with it. At least that's my theory on it. I do DM route pretty much every time. I'm just picturing Kyrie's reaction if he was in this seed, because he banned me from rolling seeds, he said, indefinitely, but for at least a year, because I rolled a Ped seed. We should send him this seed. Who rolled this? Emok rolled it. Okay. Great. We should send Kyrie this seed. Be like, hey, do this seed. And stream it so I can watch. Where is everybody? Where's everybody? Who's left? Emok, Drew, and Ducky. Where are they? Emok's on Ganon. They'll be done. He's in phase 3. Alright, let's see, where are we gonna send everybody? As my sound breaks. I'm trying to load too much shit. Did that work? Yeah. We're just gonna send it over to Whiskey Bill. He's doing the open step ladder, which I was going to do until this popped up, so we'll send it over to him. GG, Zax. I'll get you next time, provided you fail to hover a little bit more. Alright, let's go check out Bill on his open seed. Let's have a good one. See you later.